Hello everybody and welcome back. If you've been following along with me for a while, you'll know that my computer screen has practically become a shrine for unique stays around the globe. And in particular, the Oh My God section on Airbnb. My list is literally overflowing with strange, luxurious, and weird places to stay. And today, I'm finally ticking off another one. Oh my God. Life is so exciting. When you last saw me, I was traversing the South Island on the most scenic train ride ever with my dad. Dad then went home, and now I'm taking you to a converted silo nestled in the Banks Peninsula. Yep, you heard that right. A silo. Not only that, but this area is totally new to me, and I'm beyond excited to explore this stunning, lesser-known corner of the South Island, New Zealand. So, grab a coffee, snuggle up on your couch, and get ready to hang out with me as I spend a few days exploring the Banks Peninsula, whilst living the silo life. It's going to be a quirky adventure you won't want to miss. Let's dive in. I said my farewells to my dad at the Christchurch airport, and soon a shuttle arrived to whisk me away. This was part of the included service with my rental car, which I had booked online through Go Rentals. I'd chosen a vehicle at random, not really thinking much of it. After all, it was only a 2-day hire before I picked up my camper van. This is my vehicle for 2 days as I drive to the silo. How cool is this? I love this car. I think I want this one for myself. Just check out inside. Oh my gosh, this is flash. Wow. That is, without a doubt, beyond any rental car experience I have ever encountered. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so I don't know if it's because it's like a midday sort of time. Maybe they're not as busy. They did say a lot of their bookings sort of go out in the morning, so I could be at an off-peak time, therefore receiving great service. But wow, Go Rentals Christchurch, top notch. I went straight through the door, straight to the counter, no one else in the line, was served immediately. That whole process took less than 5 minutes, got my key, signed the contract, and bam, I'm in my car. That was the quickest experience ever. I found my new car rental go-to, and that is Go Rentals. Okay, here we go. I'm on my solo trip, and now I'm driving to stay in a silo all by myself. Oh my God, life is so exciting. Glasses on, ready, driving mode. Don't worry, I'm turning off the camera now because that's unsafe. Oh my gosh, look at it. Holy moly, that's where I'm staying. Oh my. Hello there, I'd like to officially welcome you to my Oh My God Airbnb stay for the next 2 nights. I'm staying in a silo. Yep. I've made it here to the silos. This is crazy. I assumed it would be kind of in the middle of nowhere on a farm, but it's just literally off to the side of like the main road here in the cutest little town called Little River. I think I do a self-check-in thing, so yeah, I guess I'm just gonna park up and figure out the self-check-in. By the way, the drive here, absolutely insane. I really wanted to film every second of it, but I was focusing on driving and being really sensible, but it took everything in me not to video the views out my window. Okay, so I parked my really flash car next to a silo, and yeah, there's this little self-check-in zone. I have to enter my secret code, and look, it gives us a little map. I have no idea which silo I'm in, but I'm sure I'll figure it out very shortly. I opened the little secret code door. I've got an envelope with my name on it. Cool, I'm in silo 6. Silo 1, silo 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Where is silo 6? Let's go and find it. There's my silo, and apparently my giant croc. Welcome to my silo stay. Right from the start, I was absolutely captivated by the super industrial yet minimalist vibe. Downstairs, there was a cozy kitchen and dining area, complete with a big heater and a really fun kitchen setup. It had everything I needed. There was a microwave, fridge, hot plates, toaster. Oh, lovely. Looks like fresh milk. There was even a drawer that looked like a tool cabinet. Whoa, that is so neat. handy. And of course, coffee, an absolute essential. Check out these light switches. They've really nailed the industrial feel with every single detail in here. And tucked away in the corner is my little toilet zone. Though I did wonder, where is the shower? I love that all the handles are these big industrial things. What's really fun is that when you flush the toilet with this button, the sink immediately starts running. Heading upstairs, you'll find the bedroom, and surprise, the shower is actually hiding up here, which I was definitely not expecting. This bedroom was super spacious with a mega high ceiling, and I even had a little balcony up here. There was a TV above the door, a small mirror, plenty of coat hangers, a fan, fresh towels, and I am absolutely loving this shower setup. Everything was so well thought out in here. They've even provided some top-notch shampoo and conditioner. They've kept with the industrial towel rack, sink, tap zone. Oh my goodness, I just loved this. And my favorite part of the room is I am just totally obsessed with this winding staircase. And look at these fantastic little windows along the way. And here's a cool bonus. You can take a virtual tour of the silos on their website. I think a couple of them might be slightly different inside. A great touch, I say. Oh, this is so cool. It's a silo log, and basically everyone who's stayed in this silo have filled out a little bit about their experience and what they did, some tips. It's really cute. We've got some insect repellent, and we've got some hand sanitizer, and a big information book as well. So, well, this is pretty hefty. Wow. This is so cute. Silo exchange. So it looks like you can take a book, leave a book. What a great idea. So where exactly in New Zealand are we? You might remember I said the Banks Peninsula. It's a peninsula just below Christchurch on the east side of the South Island, New Zealand. I honestly haven't heard that much about it growing up here in New Zealand. If we ever did get the opportunity to travel to the South Island, it would always be Queenstown or Wanaka, to the Milford Sound, some of those more well-known destinations. But even after just being here for a couple of minutes, I was blown away and I couldn't believe I hadn't made it here before. It just got me all the more excited to discover this beautiful place over the next few days. This rugged volcanic landscape boasts breathtaking scenery with its super dramatic coastlines. There are lush green hills and tranquil bays and heaps of cows. From the charming town of Akaroa, with its French-inspired heritage, stay tuned, we'll be visiting this place, to the scenic hiking trails and serene waters perfect for kayaking. Nestled within the Banks Peninsula is this little town called Little River. It has very small town vibes. In fact, the town just seems to be this tiny little spot along this road with just a few buildings. And surrounding it are rolling green hills and stunning views in every direction. There are historic buildings, a local art gallery, and I can definitely feel a touch of creativity and quirkiness around here. There were a few boutique shops and super cozy cafes. I found my morning coffee spot. Yes! As I was strolling around, I noticed the Little River rail station. How cool is this? Speaking of trains, one of the most popular things to do here in Little River is the Christchurch to Little River Rail Trail. This scenic cycleway and walkway trace the historic path of the Little River Branch Railway, a lifeline for local farmers from 1875 to 1967. It stretches 55 kilometres, following much of the original railway line. And after reading a few reviews online, it sounds like an awesome place to cycle. I was pretty tired after all of the adventure and travelling over the last few days, so I called it an early night. I grabbed a bite to eat from this local cafe, which, by the way, was delicious, and there's even a little mini grocery store here too, which is very handy. There was also a restaurant located just next door to the silo. The decor in here was really cute, and it's said to have some great pizza. This place is extremely cozy. Wow, the sunrise this morning from my silo has been absolutely ridiculous. I just had to set my phone up to get a time lapse of it, which is the first time I've ever done that. This is my very first time lapse of a sunrise. I'm so excited about it. I hope I did it right. Wow, just look at that. It's magnificent. To admit, traveling alone can be a bit nerve-wracking. You want to enjoy every moment without worrying about unexpected mishaps, especially when you're doing really risky things like me. That's why I am very excited to be partnering with Safety Wing today to tell you about their Nomad travel medical insurance. But don't worry, this isn't any kind of regular insurance company. They're really cool. And I'm not sure quite what this accent is, but we're gonna roll with it. But actually not for the rest of this ad because it might drive you insane. What I love about Safety Wing is they've changed the game when I think of insurance. Their services are so hassle-free and straightforward. It's ridiculously easy to set up, literally 5 minutes and you're covered. And you can sign up for their Nomad travel insurance literally on the day of your trip or when you're already on your trip. That's kind of unheard of. They've got you covered for travel delays, lost luggage, and even those tiny mishaps with no deductible. That means even the little stuff is covered. One of the things that impressed me the most is their 24/7 customer care with a response time of less than a minute. Can you imagine that? Bam. Hello, how can I help you? So when planning your next adventure, maybe you want to check out Safety Wing. Thank you, Safety Wing. Thank you, Safety Wing, for partnering with us. That was a totally different accent. Thank you, Safety Wing. Okay, let's go. Back to the silo. With just one full day to explore, I decided to head out to Akaroa. It's definitely the most talked about spot in the area, and I was really curious to see it for myself. Akaroa is known for its French-inspired charm, and from what I'd seen online, it looks absolutely beautiful. Plus, it's only a 30-minute drive from Little River. Dressed up nice and warm, I've got my thermals on, ready to hike. It was beautiful this morning and the weather did say that it was going to be sunny today, but I've just seen a whole bunch of cloud rolling over the hills, which is a cool sight, but I don't know if there are going to be any views from the top of my hike. So I don't know, we'll drive to Akaroa, we'll see what the weather looks like when I get there. I just went down to one of the little coffee trucks and there was a really friendly local. He said that what keeps a lot of these businesses alive here in Little River is the motorcyclists. I guess come down from Christchurch, they go on a nice day out motorbiking. They go on a big ride and they'll stop off at these little places and have a coffee. Yeah, so that's what he was kind of looking forward to today. It's a Sunday. He was a little bit sad about the clouds rolling over the hills as well, because if it's not a sunny day, he said it really puts off those motorcyclists. Oh, and he also said that they get snow down here. The mountains around here are crazy high. I didn't realize how mountainous this area was. Apparently they experience snow, not so much covering the ground in the town, but they'll get little sprinkles here and there and a lot on the mountains itself. Very cool. Look at this view. This is ridiculous. Hi, buddy. There's just a cow literally hanging out on the side of the road. Hi. Oh my goodness, I just had to stop here on the side of the road because there are the cutest little colourful boathouses in the distance. They're probably too far away in the camera right now to see, but wow, these are gorgeous. This town, by the way, is called something starting with D. I can't say it, but I'll put it on the screen, but it's gorgeous. My ears are absolutely popping right now because I have just been driving so high up in the mountains, my ears were popping the whole way. So far, I am extremely glad I booked this trip during winter. It is extremely quiet. It is 9:30ish on a Sunday morning. That could be why, but so far, everything is very peaceful, very quiet. The weather couldn't be better. It's very cold. I saw it was about 6 degrees, 7 degrees right now, but it's very clear, it's fresh, it's crisp. As long as it's not raining, I love winter. All right, friends, welcome to Akaroa. This charming seaside settlement is nestled in amongst all of these amazing mountains here in the Banks Peninsula, and I still can't believe that I've not been to this place before. I want to grab Ludwig and immediately bring him back here with me. You actually feel like you've been transported to a little slice of France being here. Most of the streets seem to have a French name. It's got this really cool mix of history and natural beauty. You can take a stroll down Rue Jolie or Rue Lavaux, the main streets, which are lined with bistros serving up French treats. Oh my gosh, just look how cute this little cafe is with the mountains in the background. Oh my gosh. Akaroa's vibe comes from its interesting past. It was founded in 1840 as a French settlement, and even though the French didn't stick around for long, you can still feel their influence, especially in the food. The scenery here is absolutely stunning, with rugged cliffs and sparkling waters all around. If you're into outdoor activities or just want to snap some great photos, you're in the right place. You can hike, go on boat tours to see rare Hector dolphins and seals, or just chill and take in the peaceful atmosphere. Speaking of, Akaroa is actually one of the best places to spot Hector's dolphins. They're some of the smallest and rarest dolphins in the world, and you can see them up close on a boat tour that leaves right from the waterfront. These playful dolphins are known for their very cool moves and often come close to boats, making for an awesome experience. We actually saw some Hector's dolphins down in the Catlins during our van trip around New Zealand, and this is another amazing place to spot them as well. If you're visiting between October and April, you don't want to miss the famous Saturday Farmers Market. It's buzzing with local fresh produce, handmade crafts, and yummy treats. Oh my gosh, the cutest houses I've ever seen. No way. Like every house on the street is like an old-fashioned tiny home. That has to be one of the cutest and quirkiest clothing shops / cafes I've ever seen. Just walked into a bakery here, French bakery, and it smells insane. So I couldn't resist. Decided to get a snack for my hike. Walnut blue cheese bread. Yum! Okay, this place is too cute. Hey! More cows on the way. Hi, buddy. Hi. Bye. Ludwig and I are avid hikers, and truth is, we haven't actually managed to do a hike in a long time. So it was my goal to do a couple while on my solo trip. There were quite the selection of hikes to choose from in the area, but the Stony Bay Peak track stood out to me with its great reviews and apparent challenging terrain, along with rewarding views. I am very happy to see, guys, there's a toilet. No doubt a long drop. Wow. Ooh, I hope there's some more along the way. I'm assuming there will be. That's what I love about hiking in Aotearoa, New Zealand. There always seems to be a lot of toilets on our hikes. It must be because we're extreme coffee drinkers here. Actually, just kidding. I'm going back. That was not a sensible decision. I don't know what I was thinking. Ludwig's going to be laughing at me when I tell him this. I'm going back to that long drop to do a pee because I don't know when the next one's going to be. Okay, back at the toilet. Just as well he didn't walk too far. Stony Bay Peak Track is a hard hike that spans 8 kilometres with an elevation gain of 694 metres. It's an out and back route taking approximately 3 hours and 50 minutes to complete. The website says to make sure you're prepared for a strenuous but fulfilling trek. The track is located on a private reserve with public access, and the diverse terrain ranges from dense forest to rocky paths, providing a unique challenge as you climb. I usually love to hike with my proper hiking boots, but I just could not find them in the house before I left for this trip. So I'm gonna give these shoes a go. I just have to be extra careful. It is quite slippery and steep on this hike, so just take a little bit slower than usual. It's not ideal, but whew, these will do. For my next video, sorry, I can't talk. For my next video, I have a rather exciting winter hike planned at a really, really cool location. That's in about 1 week. So rest assured, before then I am going to go to a shop and buy some proper hiking boots because there's no way I'm going to be wearing these shoes for that one. Oh, now it's getting hot. Oh my goodness, I miss hiking. Oh. This smells incredible. Ooh, beware if you do decide to do this hike. It's pretty overgrown. You might not want to wear shorts. I'm definitely very happy that I wore pants. Oh my gosh, this is so incredible! Look at where I just hiked to. I was amazed by the views from the top. They truly rival the postcard perfect scenery of Queenstown or Wanaka, two of New Zealand's most popular destinations. Wow! Look at where I am. This is amazing. I actually have no idea if this is... windy, and hair just went into my eyeball so hard. Ouch. So I have a feeling that I am not at the actual peak that I was originally looking at walking to. If I just continued the path that I was going, it did have a warning sign that there was a very steep downhill approaching. With these shoes on, I just don't think it's sensible to go down that steep downhill. I'm probably going to make the decision that I just call this my final destination, where I whip out my blue cheese walnut freshly baked bread from the French bakery. And yeah, I'm pretty darn happy with this for my Sunday morning, to be honest. It's actually just gone noon, so perfect lunchtime spot. From here you get sweeping vistas of Akaroa, the Pacific Ocean and the Southern Alps. Views that are just as stunning as you'd find anywhere else in the country. This scenery is honestly nothing short of spectacular. If you're planning a trip to New Zealand's South Island, don't overlook Akaroa. In fact, I'd consider visiting this area a must-do if you have the time. The breathtaking views are well worth the effort. For more details on this hike, I'll leave the link to the All Trails website that I used in the description below. Hello out there, it's me, Chloe, over here in the distance, in this extremely picturesque scene. There are actually, surprisingly, a bunch of activities that you can do here in Akaroa. There is one I really wanted to tick off, but I'm just completely going to run out of time. You can actually go to an alpaca farm. These alpaca are like extremely tame, so you can go and cuddle them. I have seen pictures all over the internet of people cuddling alpacas, and do you know what's funny is that I have alpacas at home, and they are so extremely scared of humans, they will not come near me and let me cuddle them. They spit, they kick, all sorts. So the fact that you can go to this farm and cuddle gorgeous little alpacas and they are willing to cuddle you is just phenomenal. There is a pretty famous lighthouse here in Akaroa that I see pictures of all over the internet. So we're going to head there. Here's a slightly different view of this majestic scene right here. Wow, take it all in. This is just epic. I just love this place so much. Wow. This is just so awesome. Okay, let's go to the lighthouse now. It's quite a long run, actually. There's another nice wharf to walk out onto. My goodness. The views are never ending here. It doesn't look as though I'm going to get that incredible yellow, pink, orange sunset that I was kind of hoping for. The sky is looking pretty white. I don't know if I'll linger here for that long to witness the sun go down, as I'd rather drive home in the light, to be honest, if it's not going to go orange for me. But yeah, here it is. It is a pretty cool sight. I don't know why, but lighthouses are just so beautiful, don't you think? I actually have a lighthouse Airbnb that I'm going to stay in at some point, so you can look forward to that if you are a fan of lighthouses yourself. Oh, and fun fact, I wish I knew this beforehand, but this lighthouse is actually open to the public between 1 and 3 on Saturdays and Sundays. So had I known that, I would have actually come here before 3 o'clock and looked inside. But I was too busy enjoying my latte at a cafe, which is equally as fun if it's up to me. This iconic beacon has been guiding ships safely since 1849, with its distinctive red and white stripes standing out against the rugged coastline. I would say this is definitely worth a visit, and only around a 10-minute walk from the town centre. And if you are keen to see inside, remember to come between 1 and 3 on the weekends. What a day in Akaroa. What a holiday in Banks Peninsula. Like, this place has blown my mind. I am so excited to bring my family members back here, my little husband. I really would like to bring him back here. I think he's going to think this place is pretty cool. So with that said, thanks for watching. I really do appreciate you. I really, really do. And if you're not already subscribed, you know what? I would just love it if you would subscribe. That would be the best thing ever. And if you did enjoy this video, it does help our videos when you give us a thumbs up. Lets YouTube know you enjoyed it and really helps our videos to get pushed out to more people. So if you wouldn't mind just tapping that little thumbs up button, stay tuned for the next video. I think you're going to really, if you like New Zealand travel and if you're keen to see a lot more of New Zealand, you're going to want to stay tuned to the next video. Have an amazing day, night, morning, whatever time it is for you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye now.